To set up a conference, of course, you need a subject. So we have a nice subject on the first row. We have to have to be organizers. We need a bit of money. So let's thank a few seconds to our sponsors. Of course, first the Institut Physique Théorique, who is the main sponsor of the conference. Also support from Sorbonne Université and IMG-PRG, Fondation Mathématique Jacques Adamar, Fédération de Recherche Interaction Fondamentale, and Agence Nationale de la Recherche on Project Combiné and Dimers. Also behind the scenes, there are a number of people who have been working for us to be entertained, fed, etc. So on the front line, you might have seen Laure and Camille, and they're a bit shy. They are not in the room, so we cannot upload them now. But there is also Lucas, but Lucas is there, and he received all our complaints for things not working, but some things have worked. So thank you, Lucas. And also the support staff, even more people who have helped in second line. I made the list, maybe I will forget something, some people. We have to thank the chairpersons who help us try to be on time, because we had a dance program. I'd like to thank, of course, all speakers for their wonderful talks, and also for their constructive criticism on the way the title of the conference, the fact that we put an old-fashioned means of transportation on the poster. So you are more than welcome to join the organizing committee for the next conference we organize in the honor of Philippe. And then, of course, thank you to all participants. Thanks to all participants who made it to Saclay. As you might have seen, it's not always a trivial task to reach here. And I don't know if, do you have anything?
No, I'm just seeing Jean-Bernard looking at me. He wants me to show the poster of the conference. And because there were, of course, you know that's not the poster we're with. That's, okay, tu peux les fermer. Because there were, of course, I'm sure you noticed there are, I think, 6 anomalies, which refer to the work of Philippe, mainly with me, because I put these anomalies, not all of them, some of them made by Jeremy. This is your homework. I mean, if you
check that you have listened carefully to the
right, okay. So I show you. Okay, this one is the most trivial one. No, but that's the homework. Then the rest is the homework. Okay.
6.
Okay, so, and then, of course, we should thank the hero of the day for allowing us to be in this family party, as it has been said. So I will now give a mic to Philippe. You have it. You have it.
Okay. So I wanted to say a few words. So the first thing is that these past 3 days have given me the opportunity, or rather forced me, to just shut up and listen, which is something Rinat tells me I should do much more often. Okay, so I'm thankful to the organizer for giving me this opportunity. Now the second thing, listening to all those talks and meeting all these friends, some of which I hadn't seen for a very long time, I realized how privileged I was to have such great friends and people from various origins and nationalities, and but with whom, at some point, and probably continuing, I have had some intense exchanges of ideas, and so I was extremely touched by how many people showed up and participated in this conference. Okay, I have a thing just to make sure I'm not, yeah. So my third item is about the place that's hosting this conference here, IPHT, Institut Physique Théorique. And I think somebody mentioned that already today, maybe Didina, that is more than just a place of work. This is really like a family. And I really had the opportunity to find that out when I, at some point in the past, got extremely sick. And that's where I realized how many real friends I had in here. And it was not just about science and theoretical discussion, but it was really about the heart. Okay, and so I want to thank collectively the IPHT for all its support and how it made my life such a joyful event up to this day, okay? And I hope it will continue. Then finally, on a slightly darker note, but I think it's appropriate, there are all those who didn't make it, right? Who I would have loved to see today. They didn't make it because they just passed away. And among them, the most salient figure for me is Claude Dixon, okay? And so hasn't been one day since he passed when I didn't think about him one way or another, well, especially doing my calculations, right? It's a sort of homage. And, but not just him. So I have a list because the list is unfortunately very long, but these are all people with whom I have interacted a lot and whose loss was really terrible. So just without any order. So Claude Dixon, Madan Lal Mehta, Gilbert Mahou, Michel Gaudin, Christophe Gavetsky, so not all of these people who are from IPHT, Cyrano de Dominicis, Vladimir Rittenberg, Jean-Loup Gervais, and finally, two Lascous. So Jean Lascaux, who was actually my first advisor in École Polytechnique, gave me the taste for theoretical physics. And the second Lascaux, Alain Lascaux, who's a combinatorialist. So they really represent two very important pillars of my life, who was some interesting person, very interesting person, and who inspired me a lot. Okay, so thank you all for coming here and making this event possible. Thank you all the organizers. Thank you IPHT. And maybe we'll meet again.